So how did you actually begin to become a goat? Like, what was that process like?
So I went to see like an evolutionary anatomist, talking to this Professor Hutchinson and like dissecting this animal, and you just kind of realize, that, okay, goats have been evolving for just as long as humans, and they're just as specialized at being goats as humans are at being humans. I realized the difficulty was going to be like how to like interface my existing body with the sort of this like engineered exoskeleton that would let me like gallop along like a goat.
Did they function properly?
They did, but I was actually able to kind of trot in the clinic. But they said, look, there's no way you'll never gallop. So yeah, so I had these prosthetics, these legs, but like I was like, well, I'm not going to be very free if I have to like worry about where my next meal is coming from. And so I need to find a way to like survive on grass and foliage. And so I need like a kind of artificial rumen. And so I contacted some like ruminant biologists at the University of Aberystwyth and, kind of convinced them, I'd arranged to go and live on a goat farm in Switzerland. And so I kind of wrote to the ruminant biologists and said, okay, can you send me this sample? But they said, yeah, we're really sorry. But it wouldn't pass the ethics review board. We don't think it would be entirely safe for you to try and like survive from this. But I kind of had to go anyway. So off I went to Switzerland to live on this like goat farm. And so I kind of turn up and like sort of say, what do you think? And to my relief, he just says, oh, yeah, sure. Go ahead. The goat shed's over there. And he just kind of motions me to like the barn. But, he sort of said, I'm moving the goats. It's getting cold up here, so I'm going to move them down to a lower pasture. And I'm like, okay, don't worry about me. You won't even notice me. I'll just be one of the herd. Sep, the goat herd, starts, herding us along. And like, for this like wonderful moment, I'm with the goats and it's beautiful. Yeah, and I'm there, just trying to like eat grass and forget that I'm a human. Somehow it made me question this idea of like progress, that like humans as a species were like on a journey, like from the cave to the stars kind of thing. Why am I thinking of myself as like part of this idea of progress? Why am I, maybe it would be better to like be a goat and essentially like step away from this like, this idea of a future kind of thing. Why not just like live your life on a hillside? And it kind of made me realize that this idea of progress is, it's kind of a story. It's not necessarily a true story either,
To hear the rest of this conversation, search in any podcasting app for Clearer Thinking with Spencer Greenberg, or check out the link in the description below.